What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 1 of the Tottenham career mode. I've wanted to do this series for a while and now I've got round to doing it after popular demand on the last few videos. So I decided why not go ahead and do a Tottenham Hotspur career mode. I think it would be quite interesting. I know some YouTubers such as Docklanders, for example, are doing it. But you guys didn't seem to be bothered by that, so I'm just going to carry on and do this series, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this. You can see me just setting up everything now, and yeah, I'm hopefully going to make some good changes. I'm not going to be making many changes in this first summer transfer window because I don't feel that we need any changes really. I think maybe another centre-back would be in mind, and apart from that, our squad is solid enough. I mean, Eric Lamela, he deserves more playing time than he does get at Spurs at the moment in real life, but I am going to be playing him a lot here on this career mode because I think he's an absolutely quality player. And looking at the roster here, we've got quite a few good players. Our right back's a little bit weak in Carl Norton. Maybe we'll have to invest in that area a little bit later on into this career mode, but for now he'll do the job. And Nabil Bentaleb, of course, is there, but he isn't in Ultimate Team this year, which is a little bit disappointing. It would have been nice to try him out. And the star man, in my opinion, Christian Eriksen, he has been a god this season. And I'm not selling Emmanuel Adebayor, despite the fact that he's 29 years old now. I don't think there's any need to sell him, because why would I sell him when he's such a quality player? I love playing with him in FIFA. He's a really good player, and in real life he's been pretty decent as well. Been a lot better than this guy, Soldado, who is also 29. So we've got quite a few older strikers. We don't have, of course, Jermaine Defoe anymore. He transferred off because I've got the latest squad updates. He transferred off to Toronto, and he's off on his way to the MLS as we speak. And yeah, it's a shame that we don't have him anymore, but I'm hoping to bring in a few good strikers. This Bally guy, he looks like he could be a great future star. I mean, he's 18 years old and he's 63 overall already. I've heard that he's got really good potential as well, so maybe he's a player that I'll put in the second season, as well as Tom Carroll as well, and a few others such as Christian Ceballos. And the likes of Iago Falque and many others as well. They are all, I mean, Tottenham do have quite a few good youngsters in their squad at the moment. But I'm going to be loaning most of them out anyway. But I am going to be going in for a replacement for Michael Dawson, as Michael Dawson is 29 and I want to get a bit of a better replacement in and a bit of a younger one. So I thought, why not go for Eric Dier? I mean, he's young, he's English, and for some reason he's playing for Sporting CP, which is a little bit strange to see a young English player playing for a foreign club. But anyway, we're going to be going in for him. 3 million plus Dawson. Hopefully Sporting CP will let Eric Dier go. I think that would be a fantastic signing. He's 73 overall at the start of career mode, so he's got a lot of potential in him. And also Muriel was a striker, a backup striker that I was looking at. I was looking at a few. I was looking at a Barbo, but he was a little bit too expensive. I was looking for one that would maybe cost around the 6 million mark, and Luis Muriel kind of fits the price tag really, because for some reason in the latest update he's been downgraded by -4. I do not know why. If any of you are Udinese fans and can tell me why that he's been downgraded to 76 overall in the latest update, please do let me know. Maybe he's been playing bad in real life, because he's actually 80 overall in Ultimate Team. But we do get the transfer offer accepted for Eric Dier there. But we say no to Manchester United coming in for Jan Vertonghen. I'm not going to be selling him in this career mode because I think he's a fantastic player. I'm not going to be selling many players, if I'm honest with you. I may sell Aurelio Gomez. I'm not 100% sure yet. But we do sign Eric Dier and also Luis Muriel, which means a little bit of our wage budget and also our transfer budget has been used up. But I wasn't going to use much of it in the first place anyway. And with regards to all these friendlies, I'm just going to be simming through them because there's no point in playing them, as it doesn't really give us anything to kind of be happy about apart from getting wins. And you can see me simming through all of these matches here. We won the first one against Hamburg 2-0 despite the fact that Soldado did get sent off, so I was playing Koulibaly in this game, and Lamela did score late on to ensure that we did actually pick up a draw in that match, which was very good to see. And we sim this final match in the friendlies against Borussia Dortmund. Quite a hard team actually to come up against, but when you look at the lineup, I don't know why they were playing such a weak side, to be honest. Saar is a really good youngster, actually. If you are looking for a nice young German centre-back, I have him on my Borussia Dortmund career mode. He is fantastic, and he's got exciting prospects as well on my career mode. So he can really get into those high overalls and is a great future star for you. But Sheba does manage to score there, but it was too little too late. Adebayor stealing the show with 2 goals, Soldado getting 1, and Dembele also getting on the score sheet late on in the match to ensure we picked up that win against Borussia Dortmund. 4-1, really good win and a really comprehensive win, which kind of shows me the team are doing well, despite the fact that they're not doing that well in real life at the moment, really, if I'm going to be honest with you. But we do hire Alan Duff here, a Northern Irish scout, and we send him out to England for 6 months. Hopefully he can find some good youngsters, as I am looking to kind of bolster that department, as I want to get some more youngsters in the club, and hopefully that will help. And if you have any transfer suggestions in the comments down below, then please do let me know. And also, do you think that EA should add in kind of like under 21 teams so that you can play your youth players in a kind of second team? You know, like FC Barcelona B have their second team, but if they have like the Spurs under 21s team, and you could actually play as them, I think that would be really cool and add an addition to career mode, if I'm going to be honest with you. But this first match was in the BPL against Crystal Palace, actually, and this was the first video I actually uploaded on my channel, a FIFA 14 gameplay video of Crystal Palace versus Tottenham, which was removed actually, but we'll leave that. That's a story for another time actually. And you can see here we do start things off here with Eriksen getting the first goal in charge of Spurs, and I know this guy can get to 90 overall. I know this guy can be an absolute beast for us. He's got 5-star weak foot. I was playing him in a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. It's my favourite formation in FIFA. By far, it is the most strongest formation, in my opinion, in FIFA. Adebayor with a great little chip through ball after cutting inside, finding Christian Eriksen to make it 1-0. And this team was just absolutely incredible. We were all over Crystal Palace in the first half, and Christian Eriksen could have added to his earlier goal, but it was a great save there from Julian Speroni to deny him. And look at that thunderous strike there. It was right at the goalkeeper though, so I'd expect him to save that. He was playing very good in this match with Julian Speroni. But it wasn't quite enough to deny Christian Eriksen early on, and he was an absolute god in this game, as I said already. Setting up the play once again, finding Adebayor, and Adebayor is not the paciest of guys, but he manages to have a thunderous shot there, which is tipped onto the bar, which is very unlucky there. But nevertheless, Danny Rose cuts inside, passes the ball off to Adebayor, and Adebayor makes up for his earlier miss with a really good goal there, cutting inside. And a nice assist there for our left back, our young English left back, Danny Rose. He's a really good player, and so is Adebayor. The one thing I'm not going to be doing is just selling the whole team, because that is really not what I want to be doing with this career mode. I want to be buying some players, but at the same time, I don't want to be selling too many of the first team players that are playing for Tottenham in real life, such as Paulinho and such as Soldado, who unluckily couldn't score his first goal there in the BPL. And it's a shame he's not doing that well in real life at the moment, but not many of the Tottenham players are doing that well. I think the best player at the moment is probably Christian Eriksen, followed closely by Adebayor. They've both been fantastic this season. And nevertheless, though, Marouane Chamakh does manage to get Crystal Palace back into the game here and give Crystal Palace fans something to cheer about. And that was a really good through ball to find Chamakh in the first place. And the ex-Arsenal striker, the Moroccan striker, manages to get it past Hugo Lloris finally, because they'd had quite a few chances in the game. It was a lovely first time through ball, and Marouane Chamakh was onside to score the goal, but it was too little too late, and we do manage to win the game 2-1. Not a comprehensive victory, but Adebayor and Christian Eriksen managed to get on the score sheet, with Marouane Chamakh getting on the score sheet for Crystal Palace. But we did deserve the win. 8 shots and 8 on target. Julian Speroni denied us many a times and made sure that Crystal Palace didn't suffer a much bigger defeat, if I'm going to be honest with you. It could have been a lot worse for them, and luckily for them it wasn't. But I was also interested in picking up another central midfielder. I am aware actually of Tom Carroll coming back on loan after the end of this season, but I do want to get a future player, and I decided to go for James Ward-Prowse because I had him in my Tottenham career mode earlier on Xbox 360. He was absolutely incredible, so I thought I'd go in for him here. I thought I'd offer 1 million and Gomez to see if that was enough, because I'm not going to be using Gomez. That would mean I'd have 3 keepers, including Jordan Archer, who I did send out on loan to Peterborough. I just didn't show it. I didn't show all of the players that I did send out on loan because I didn't really see the point in doing that, because they're not really important players at the moment. When they do get to more important players, then maybe I will show it. But for now, I'm not going to bother showing all the loan moves that I do make. But into this game, I do sim it against Swansea at home at White Hart Lane. Adebayor scores the goal early on, but Bonnie levels it up, and then Christian Eriksen follows up, getting, well, those two guys getting 2 goals within 2 games, which is pretty good for them. And then Adebayor gets his second in the game to make it 3-1. And to make things even worse, I'm pretty sure that we did make it 4-1. Oh no, it was actually 3-1, but that's still a comprehensive victory, beating Swansea 3-1, and we move on into this game against Norwich City, hoping for better things. And well, we've got 2 wins so far out of 2, so if we can get a 3rd win, 3 wins in this episode, that would be absolutely incredible. And if you are enjoying this series and want a live commentary from me in the next episode, then do leave a like on the video and let me know in the comments down below if you will be enjoying this series. Also, apologies for the late upload, and the reason behind that is because I wanted to give you the video today, because a lot of people, I think a comment on the last episode got 5 thumbs up saying upload it tomorrow. So that was what I was going to do, but it's going to be a little bit later, so I do apologise. But you probably will be watching this on Sunday morning, maybe Saturday night. It depends when you are watching this, but it will be uploaded on Saturday night, I'm hoping. And we do get things started here in the 45th minute. It took a while actually to break them down, Norwich City. They were a very good side, and they did have a few chances in the game. It was a very even game up to this point, but Vlad Kirikesh managed to somehow score that. I do not know. I think it did take a deflection off of Paulinho's shot, and in the end, Vlad Kirikesh takes the goal, and takes the goal from Paulinho. I don't understand how that actually went in. I think it just came in off of his shin or his ankle, but it was a P-roller, and John Ruddy wasn't expecting that, and that does make it 1-0. But Norwich City weren't going to lie down in the second half. Snodgrass with a fantastic through ball, and wow, Lloris is just the best at doing that, coming off his line and making sure that the opposition don't score really. But Soldado really should have scored that one there, just really showing to me he's not doing that well at the moment in this career mode as well as in real life, and he should have scored that header. That was very easy for him to score because he's got 85 finishing. I expect better from him, but nevertheless we do pick up a corner, and from that corner we actually managed to pick up another corner as it goes out of play from Bassong's header, and Christian Eriksen whips it in again, and it's Yunus Kabul that gets on the end of that header and scores it to make it 2-0. So 2 defenders, 2 of our centre-backs getting involved and scoring goals in this game, which is great to see that our centre-backs are able to score goals. And Christian Eriksen once again getting involved in the play. He's an absolute monster at crossing in the ball, scoring goals, everything you want him to do. He's just so good at doing that. But Norwich City, they were not lying down, and Jonas Gutierrez here manages to somehow break through my defence and score a really, really nice goal. So the Newcastle United left midfielder, really good goal there from him, and proving his worth at Norwich City to the Norwich fans that did travel to Tottenham. A really good goal after a drag back, and Hugo Lloris could not stop that. I wasn't expecting him to anyway. It was a fantastic strike, and that does make it 2-1. But into the late stages of the game, Adebayor manages to outmuscle the defender, find Christian Eriksen, and he slots it into the back of the net. John Ruddy shouldn't have come off his line there, and in the end Christian Eriksen has an easy finesse shot past the goalkeeper. Really good goal there from Christian Eriksen, and that means I think he has actually got 3 goals and 2 assists in 3 games, which is pretty outstanding from a central attacking midfielder. But he's going to be playing in pretty much every game. But that is it. We do manage to win the game 3-1. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode of the Spurs career mode, the first episode actually. And if you do want more of this career mode from me, please be sure to show your support. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and if we can get this video to 35 likes, that'll be much appreciated, and it will show me that you guys are going to enjoy this. But guys, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another episode. Thanks for watching.